Greetings world, this is Now Game Tech, and I haven't recorded in a while, so we've got a lot to get through right now. We're going to start by having a beginner. It's going to be on Sandbox, because I do remember I'm supposed to be showing you the bomb tower. So let's look at upgrade 1, which is the Bloon Impact Stunning Multiple Bomb upgrade with missile launcher as well. Right, so against a bunch of wands, like so. Look at that. Those secondary bombs, they just pop them all. Really, really effective, that is. I think it will be the same story for a bunch of 2s. Yeah, and they even get stunned. A little, like, helping hand extra. Right, and against some 3s, all getting stunned there. Really, it's a really effective tower against a bulk load. Like, I know there's a particularly difficult level later on where it says there are going to be lots of balloons charging you down, lots of ceramics, and they're all going to come and charge through your defences or something. It says something along those lines. But this tower will be especially effective against those because it will just destroy them. It will hurt them all at once. It will stun them, giving it time to fire again. And it is, yeah, it's just generally a very useful tower against bulk amounts like that. Notice how the missile, though, did fly in between them. It's not always the fastest flying of things. But see that stun duration is very decent. Right, so if I do a few 6s, look, watch. Oh. There we go, and the impact of the stun is now enough to pop blacks. So there are officially no more worries. Alright, yep, you get the idea. 7. It's exactly the same, really. Did miss a fair few times there, though. Oh, notice one had gone out of its range there, but it still managed to get it because of the exploding extra bombs. So range is really a very unnecessary worry when using this tower. And it can just catch there anyway. So that was leads, the ones that you need explosives to pop. What about zebras? Because explosives supposedly can't pop them. Oh no. Violent impacts for the win. Just completely ownage. Right, and a bit of a 0, that's rainbows. Yes, lovely jubbly, that's going brilliantly. Now we should get something very interesting. I'm going to do ceramics. So this is that level I mentioned will be just like this. Notice how they're all getting popped quite a lot. There we go, they've been worn down very nicely there. And a mount is no problem. Could be millions of balloons. Unfortunately a load did get through there, but lots and lots of them did get popped. That was a very significant amount of poppage. Now, let's just stress a point with a camo. Cannot detect them. None of its upgrades can, so don't base which direction you want to upgrade it in on that, but neither of the upgrades can detect camos. Regeneration, again, I'm not even gonna, I'll put it on, but it's no problem because of those impacts. Violent impacts stun it. So, actually no, it's not that good. I suppose it's the fact that it's got a very slow fire rate, so yeah, keep away from regens. Right, So Moab. Moabs are big enough for it to be affected by more than one of those explosions, whereas a normal balloon, if it hit it with the middle explosion, it wouldn't be big enough to be affected by the explosions that pop out. Moabs are. However, still not very powerful. Right, so yep, that's that tower dealt with. Let's have a look at, oops, and then you did the wrong way there. This tower, so missile, Moab launcher, Moab assassin, gives a nice little ability there, which I'll show off later. So, wands. Yeah. It's got the popping frag bombs, which can pop through loads more. But generally it relies on the strength of the impact to deliver the damage, which is why it has got a slightly bigger blast radius for the main bomb. It doesn't have any others. Oh, I think I skipped out fours. And it also, notice how the missile actually itself flies pretty slowly. But sometimes that can be a good thing because it might miss the first one, hit a second one, which is actually more powerful. So yeah, sixes. Popped by those frag bombs there. That is the only way that they can be popped. They don't have violent impacts or anything, so blacks are kind of still a problem for these balloons. Yeah, they all got through. Sevens aren't. I'll just do one. Yeah, again, like I said, slow fire rate. Although there is one thing you can do with blacks, which is this. See, that dealt with him very nicely. Should have done that in slow motion, really. In fact, I will. Because basically, its Moab assassin ability allows it to fire off at the strongest nearby balloon and then destroy it. So if that was a black, it would just, look, 6. Oh god, I did it twice, but there we go. Some of it exploded from the heat, from like the damage of it firing it off, but it destroys the black, which is the main problem. We're at 8s. Oops, there's 7 in there as well. Alright, come on, pop them down. Right, so this is where the irony of the leads really becomes apparent. Okay, so I'll pop some of the leads there, but then they all turn into blacks. All turn into unpoppable little things, which is really annoying. So against the anti-explosives, this one really is lacking compared to the other. So 9s, yeah, as you can see, not really the weakest of enemies. So, oh, that's still, yeah. Against 1 on its own or something, it's okay, but yeah. And a 0. So the frags pop in them a bit more as well, which can be beneficial. But of course with stun you get that anyway. Right, let's look at a ceramic now. So you. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of them because you get the idea. Frag pops it quite efficiently there, however, yeah, still no good. This really isn't, I must stress this, get the other upgrade. The other upgrade if you intend to be popping loads of balloons. This is for these guys. Look, it's done as much damage now, well more damage now than it took for it to get to the entire other end with the other upgrade path. Here we go, look, defeated. Fortunately it didn't do that, but another. Let's have a look at this guy. Very nice. That has done a significant amount of damage. The bigger they get, the more effective he gets, basically. So that guy is really pretty crapped out. It's going to turn into a bunch of Moabs, which are also going to get crapped out a bit. Possibly not destroyed, because they're all in a BFB, but yeah, I can then show you the ability. I'll show you the ability on BFB, in fact, in a sec. So let's have a look. There we go. final phase now is entering. That should be it. Yes, there we go. Right, so them getting popped together there. All taking the same amount of damage, but still wasn't enough. But right, let's show you what the ability does, so get him into play a bit. Right. Destroys him down one layer. So now he is just a bunch of little blues. Obviously if it's a little blue, I think it just destroys them. I'll check that in a sec. And it's imperative, that's a good point, it's imperative you put him on stronger if you want him to actually destroy these. Let's have a look at that then. Yeah, it just turns them into ceramics. Fortunately, he's then not very good against ceramics, so you want something that is next door. I don't know, perhaps a monkey apprentice or a glue gunner, both of which I'll look at later. So, now I've done that, are you sure I want to quit? Yes, I want to quit. Now, just gonna check. No, I have no missions I have yet finished to show you, unfortunately. The daily challenge, there we go. I've completed that, so I know this is only available today, but if you manage to do it, I'll just show you what you've got to do. What else was it? Oh, I can't remember. No, that's not good. Oh yeah, there we go. And there was something else there, I can't remember what I put. Oh yeah, I did in fact put the bomb tower, I think. I'll just upgrade these how I upgraded them. So he is 3, just to the blue, and then given splat. He is fully upgraded on his first side to a spectre, given a circular path, and given spy plane. He is given distraction mode, and obviously red hot spikes so that he can deal with any leads, and still got quite a bit left over, so yeah, I think I did get a bomby tower like that. But then if you do this, he is just like a beast, just destroys everything. Yeah, that's the right amount of money that I had, so yeah, that's what you want. He is just a beast, destroys everything. With spy plane he can help the tac, shooter, doodah defeat any camos, and you'll just spam through these rounds. But I'm not going to keep you. That's just how you do it, and I'll leave it at that. Now Game Tech, signing